historic visit by President Obama as he became the first U.S. president to visit Cuba in nearly 90 years. The trip is being called a big step toward normalizing relations with the Cold War adversary. President Obama opened his first day in Cuba by attending a wreath-laying ceremony at the memorial of Jose Marti, where a 59-foot statue pays tribute to the Cuban independence hero. Hand on his heart, Obama stood in Revolution Square as a band played the American national anthem. Stunning sounds in a country where resistance to the U.S. has been part of the government's national mission for decades. He then entered the Palace of the Revolution and shook hands with Raul Castro before the two inspected a military honor guard. After a meeting with the Cuban president is set to take part in a summit with U.S. and Cuban entrepreneurs. Shortly after arriving yesterday, President Obama and the First Lady greeted staff at the new U.S. Embassy in Havana. The president and First Family then toured Old Havana by foot. The trip to Cuba is being called a big step toward normalizing relations between our countries. Coverage of the president's arrival on TV captivated some Cubans. Many are watching closely here at home.
All the suffering that Cuba has passed in these past years, I don't think he was supposed to go to Cuba. I don't agree with that.
I'm excited and hoping for the best.
To prove that it's a priority, the White House says the president will meet with several Cuban dissidents, which was a prerequisite for the visit. Since the Obama administration normalized relations with Cuba in 2014, the U.S. has approved more than $4 billion of business between the two countries. Nearly 36 members of Congress are also taking part in the president's trip to Cuba, as well as several business leaders.